How's it going, my happy subscribers? It's your boy Marko, and I'm back with another vlog. It's been over about, I think, 2 weeks since my last last vlog. So basically, if you guys haven't seen it yet, I suggest go back and watch it. I'll give you the full details of what's been happening. But basically, just to sum it up, like maybe 2 or 3 weeks before I ended school, my laptop broke, and with that being said, I lost all my editing software, so you guys won't be able to see any more commentaries or anything like that. So the only thing I can give to you guys is through my father's laptop. I do have my Elgato software, so I can still do recordings. So it'll just be gameplay, listening and stuff like that for you guys, and then vlogs. It tells me like upload vlogs once every 2 weeks or so, depending on what's happening and whatnot. So that being said, let's just move on to the current topic. So from my last 2 gameplay videos that I uploaded, I believe it was Strike Zone Domination, something like that. In the title, it was with my new team, and that's what I want to talk about today. So my new team is called Next Level Gaming, and it consists of obviously 4 players. But how we formed was, because I was on a 2-month break, and I said to everyone when I made the announcement that I'm coming back from my break, this guy named OP Slays, he left his team due to some reasons, I guess, and he asked me if I want to team up with him. So I said, sure, why not? I always wanted to team with him. He's a really good player, and also I used to coach him and his team before my break, so I kind of know how he plays. And I like teaming with him. He's a really fun guy, and he does his work, and we'll get into that in a little bit. So the team consists of myself, Slays, and then my old teammate. If you guys have been following me, or you guys have been paying attention to my videos, one of my old teammates, Urburst, he's back. I knew I had to bring him back if I was playing with Slays, because he's such a strong player. We need another strong player, and Urburst is like the perfect fit. So we brought him back. Urburst has been on my team for the past, I think, 3 teams. He was on my last team, the team before that, and I believe even the team before that. Not 100% sure, but I'm happy that he's back now. So we have him, and then we also have our newest member. His name is Reborn. I believe he wanted to team with me for the longest time, and I always said no to him due to the fact that at that time, depending which team it was, I don't remember, but at that time he wasn't up to par with his skill level. When I mean skill level, I'm being very vague. I'm meaning like everything. I mean like gun skill, map knowledge, thinking, making plays, stuff like that. He wasn't up to par with getting with OBJ stuff, or even the KD and slaying and stuff like that. He wasn't just up there with myself along with the other team. We had no chemistry kind of thing going on. And then when I came back from my 2-month break, I played with him, and I noticed something very different about him. Either that he said, I don't remember if he said this, but he got new internet or something like that, or he worked on this game for 2 months. And I noticed increase in skill level a lot through all my friends that I play with on an ongoing basis. And the first few times that I played with him, I knew that his skill level was up, and so I picked him up onto the team. So that's about it. I'm liking this team. I gotta say, this is like one of my best teams that I ever been on for a longest time. Like, I haven't been on a good competitive team in a long time. So I guess we'll get into the rules, because I would talk this over on a gameplay commentary, but since I said I don't have any editing software, so I can't really do that, so they're bringing it into a vlog. It's very blah, especially looking at my blank wall. There's nothing there except for my stereo and whatnot. That's going to change later on in the year. But anyways, so let's get into the rules. So if you guys, like I said, if you guys have been following me, you'll know that I went straight to a purely AR player for the team. So that's all I'm using. I'm using ARs. So I'm like the support OBJ person, more or less, I guess so. if they I can my main purpose is to defend and stay back and control the choke points and stuff like that. But if my team needs me to push up with an AR and be aggressive, I can push up. If they need me to fall back, I can fall back and play defensive. And that's why I'm the support player for the team. I can basically adapt to any situation, any play from the enemy team that they make on us, and I can just go off with my AR and hold choke points, and then funnel them into a spawn trap, and then they'll just keep running into my line of sight, and I'll just keep knocking them down. So that's my role. Then we have Slays. Slays is our support OBJ player. He's in every single situation of a role. He goes on the objective plays. He goes on the slaying side. He holds back and so on and so forth. So having that comfort of him picking up an AR or even sub, he could be run either or. It's very comforting for me because I have that option if I need that additional AR shot, or we need that additional AR for that map. He could bust it out and we'll still do good. So and he's basically, we're all consistent. I drop consistently, if it was Search and Destroy, I drop consistently 6-7 kills, something like that. Domination, I drop consistently 12-15 kills. I don't know, I'm just being hypothetical, but anyways, so I work very well with Slays, and Slays works very well with me, which brings me to my next point. With Ouroboros. Ouroboros is our Slayer. He's our sub guy. He just basically push pressure on the enemy spawn and the enemy team, and just goes to town, takes everyone with him, basically kills everything he sees, not including teammates. But he sometimes he does jump on flags if we really need the extra man on the flag. But having Slays and then Reborn jumping on flags, there's really no point for him to do that as well, depending on the situation, obviously. So having Ouroboros push up and putting pressure on the team, and making the OBJ and support OBJ, making Reborn and Slays' job a whole lot easier. We get to hold these positions and hold the map pretty well. And then the last player, Reborn, he is our OBJ player. He is a very aggressive OBJ player. Sometimes he gets too aggressive. And he drops consistently. He's a good consistent player, and all around I guess he's just a good overall player. Everyone has their ups and downs. I'm not gonna get into any of that, but having Ouroboros push up and near the enemy spawn, putting pressure on them, and then having Reborn putting pressure from the middle or from the side, whatever, and then having Slays and myself just holding the choke points for the overextend kind of thing. It works out pretty good. We've been doing a lot of practicing. We've been going over maps. We went over all the maps for every single game type, and we went over running routes and whatnot. We've been playing GBs. I think I don't even know, I haven't checked in a week or something like that. Last time I know we're top 500, somewhere around there, I would assume. We just came off of a 13 win streak on GBs or something like that, so we're doing pretty good. We won a few online tournaments as well, so I can't complain on the progress. Lately, right now, we haven't been practicing just due to the fact that some of us have personal matters to attend to, I guess, with being school or work or whatever. So we haven't been playing as a team together, but that was soon fixed. What I like about the team, I guess, is the willingness to grind. I guess right now, like I said, we haven't been on as a team together. But if I jump online right now, then one of my other teammates will be basically online playing or just watching MLG TV or something like that, live streams. So having that option of people, or having the option of your teammates ready to go whenever you are, basically, it's very comforting, because if you're bored, you just want to do some GBs or just play some whatever. Someone's usually on, and you could just play with them. our main goal with the team was just to make a team and just have fun with it, but also grind and try to be very competitive at the same time. And so far, it's been having too much fun. I think we have been having way too much fun doing whatever and not much grinding. But that will, like I said, that will change. Urburst is going to Las Vegas for a few days, I think. So when he comes back, we'll be grinding again. The one thing I don't like about my team, I'm going to get into a little bit of negative here, and I want everyone on my team, so Slays, Reborn, and Urburst. I want you to hear this from my standpoint. When we all come on at the same time, this is basically what I say when we're all at the same time. When we're all warmed up and everything, I always say, okay guys, what do you want to do? And then this is when the debating starts. Someone will say, let's do scrims. No, let's do GBs. No, let's find a tournament. No, let's do this. And everyone has their own opinion, and I like that, but it gets to the point where we all have to decide as a team together what we need to do. So, for example, if I say what we're going to do, everyone says their own thing, and say someone says scrims. Okay, fine, we'll do scrims. And then I'll be like, okay, what do you want to do for scrims? Do you want to work on one game type, or do you want to do best of series? And someone said, oh, let's do game type. Let's work on domination. Let's work on search. Let's work on blitz. No, let's do a best of series, best of 7 series, something like that. And Urburst, you understand from where I'm coming from since you were on my team from before. My last team, what we did was one day we worked on one specific game type. Yes, it did take a long time, but it's very beneficial for the team. So, for example, on Monday we'll play, like, hypothetically, say like 4 hours of domination every map, and find as many teams as we can play and scrim and just do domination. That way we can see what's working, see what's not working, and fix it during that time. And then on like Tuesday we do another 4 hours just playing search and destroy all day long. And same thing, we can find out what's wrong, who's not doing their part, and how can we help that person. Either it's myself or someone else on the team. How can we help them make that play better and work on that? And then, say on Wednesday, we do another 4 hours straight blitz. And then the same things goes with domination, search, working on the mistakes and whatnot, and make the mistakes less and making more positive outcomes. And then on like Thursday and Friday, we do either best of series scrims, or we go into GB variants and work on all three game types all at once, taking from what we learned from the first 3 days, from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and putting it into a series or putting it into a GB match, and then going out and doing it. And then on Saturday, you usually go into like a big tournament or whatever like that, of like a 72 team bracket, and just going out through that. That's what I see in a competitive team, a team working on that. I'm just saying 4 hours, just hypothetically, it could be like 3 or 2 hours, whatever like that. From my personal standpoint, if you're going to work on something, don't work on all game types at the same time, because, if we play domination and you find out what you're doing wrong, you can't work on that right away because you're going to search and destroy right away. So you have to bring it up later, but then you forget, or people don't remember what they were doing at that time, and everything just falls apart, kind of thing. So playing a game type consistently will make you get better, and that's what I kind of want on my team. Like, I'm fine with everyone saying, oh, let's do GBs, let's do tournaments, let's do scrims, let's work on one game type, let's play best of series. I'm fine with all that, but there will become a time where we will have a game type that's not ours, and we have to work on that for hours on end. Because if we don't tackle that right now, that game type is going to get worse and worse and worse, and the next thing you know, we're going to have to do like 12 hours of that one game type just to get back to where we were before. So, hopefully from my understanding, and if you guys are listening to this, which I'm pretty sure most of you are, hopefully you guys see from my point of view, and hopefully that we can talk it out and not debate as much as we have been, I guess. But otherwise, I think the team is going good. I gotta say, this is like the best team that I've come across or made or been a part of, I should say, in a long time. I believe I said that earlier in the video, but I'm happy for it. Everyone's basically doing their part. Everyone, everyone helps each other out. if I'm having a bad game, someone will be there like, okay, don't even worry about it. Or if like someone's complaining about lag, don't worry about it because it's gonna happen. It's just a giant learning curve in competitive. There's been so many times where someone will make a comment in Search and Destroy, like someone will die and be like, "Oh my God, he melted me with a bison from across map with 2 bloods. How come the hell he didn't, how come hell I didn't kill him, whatever that." Meanwhile, while he's watching the kill cam, he sees 2 people running towards, like say we're on Freight, running towards bottom Owens and say red or something like that, and he doesn't make the call out because he's still complaining. And when that happens, I yell, or I don't yell, but we tell the guy, our teammate, don't do that because you just missed 2 callouts there, and that cost us the round or whatever that. And we're working on it. Everyone is, I guess, doing their part so far. Like I said before, we haven't been playing as a team, but that's going to be changing in a little bit due to the fact that for personal reasons for everybody. I think 3 of us have jobs and 1 of us is still in school, or maybe 2 of us are. Yeah, 3 of us have jobs and 2 people are in school still. So schedules are a little hectic, but we're trying to make it work. But anyways, let's see if there's anything else we can touch on. I guess the thing, let's talk about the future a little bit. What I see for this team. If we still, this is from my point of view. I don't know how my teammates feel. Maybe they'll be on the same level as me, but what I see is if our team or my team, whatever, if my team, Next Level Gaming, keeps grinding and does goes into scrims and plays do that schedule Monday, Tuesday search, Wednesday blitz, playing for 3 hours straight, and then going on to whatever. If we keep doing that and keep grinding, our GB rank will be up really high. I would say like top 200 or something like that. We'll win more online tournaments, which we want. Obviously, everyone wants to win online tournaments, stuff like that. But that's what I see. If we just do that, and we don't have to do domination the whole night. We don't have to do that for 8 hours and then get off. We could do it like domination scrims for 4 hours, and then after that do 2 hours of just random scrimming against other teams, whatever that, of the best of series or whatever. We don't have to do domination all day long or search and destroy all day long, just for a good amount of time for us to find what our maps, what works for us, what maps are our best maps, what maps are our worst map, and then once we find that out, when we replay them, how do we fix it and make that map our map again, kind of thing. And so if we get that down, I'm pretty sure that we'll be better off. Our domination's basically on point, I would say, at the time. Our rotation's just a little off, but for more or less, our domination's really on point. We win like 80% of our domination games, which is a pretty good amount. And for search and destroy, we're pretty good at that too. We I guess win the same amount 80% of the time of search and destroy. And then our blitz is very shaky. That's what we need to work on. Our blitz is a hit and miss. Sometimes we'll do very good, sometimes we'll do very bad. But every team has their downfall for game types and also maps. So we're going to work on that. Anyways, I am just rambling on here. I have no idea how long we're in the video. I'm assuming we're around 15 minutes. But anyway, so that's about it. That's all I wanted to say for the past 2 weeks. So I'm going to try to get some recordings to you guys. Either I'll upload a game Friday or sometime next week. It's just hard for me when my father uses his own laptop and I don't have something to record with due to the fact that I don't have a computer, like I said before. Again, repeating old things. But hopefully I'll get some gameplay for you guys either for this weekend or for next week sometime. Anyways, so that's about it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Marko. Peace out.